Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to some more Hades. I spy with my little eye a Thanatos and Hypnos conversation about to spring forth.
You cannot keep falling asleep on the job like this, Hypnos. This is completely unacceptable.
Oh, I just nodded off a little while, Thanatos. I rest easy knowing that you're here. But if I goofed, why, I guess you could kill me dead or something, huh?
Don't give me any ideas. Pull yourself together and quit slacking off. The house needs help and you've got a job to do. Now get to it.
Oof.
Well done, Zagreus.
Mother! I can talk to you.
Nyx has a very steady presence, doesn't she? I want to say she hasn't changed a bit since before you were born, but I know that she's been through a lot.
She's always managed, and quite gracefully at that. Never seen her break a sweat over anything, even when I confronted her about you. Though you two seem closer than I realized, I think.
Well, your father isn't always the conversationalist, and Nyx, she was the first chthonic god I ever met. I suppose she welcomed having another lady about the house.
I'm sure she did.
Apologies if you hear the drill whining in the background.
Thank you very much, my son. You know, gift-giving customs of the underworld are just so much more straightforward than the complicated social graces of Olympus.
Oh, would you look at that? I just noticed that Orpheus's stool there is green as well.
If there are other ways of showing one's appreciation than with nectar and the like, well, they must pale in comparison, I'm sure.
Hey, hey. Here you go, boy.
Severus, not to get all sentimental on you, but oh, who am I kidding? Look, you've been with me my entire life. I know you're here at home partly because of me, aren't you?
The bond between a hound and its master is as hard as adamant. Cerberus, the fearsome monster born of hell and guardian of its gates, answers firstly to the prince's father. But it turns out, the prince may be the next best thing.
You're the best boy in the whole world. Even if heads Beta and Gamma don't much care for pets, do they? I've got more than enough lined up for you, though. Count on it.
Beta and Gamma, so that means I've been petting Alpha the whole time. Oh. Hello, Father.
Father, let me ask you something work-related here. I know the Shade called Sisyphus once wronged both you and Thanatos, and has since paid a heavy price. But don't the Fury Sisters now have better things to do than torture him?
You come to me to question how I allocate my resources. Preposterous. I care nothing for that wretched Shade. That he is tortured for eternity is but a technicality resulting from his arrogance. The terms of his incarceration are long lost.
Well, I bet if I accidentally stumble into Nyx, she might tell me where it is.
So then if I could somehow find those terms, then theoretically I could grant him a pardon.
If you could somehow do your job and enact miracles, then yes. You could do anything then, I suppose. Including waste your time on those of his undeserving ilk.
That's good to know.
Have some nectar, Father.
Enough of this, boy. Even mortals know better. I don't want your nectar or ambrosia or whichever offerings. You owe me no such thing, and I shall not accept it any longer. In fact, here. You shall take all of it back.
Why? It's just nectar, Father. Lighten up. I get that you're surly about everything, but please at least try toward decency with me. If not for me, then for Mother.
How dare you lecture me? I mean... Look, as you told me yourself, there's no changing what already transpired. And our memories are warnings. When you have lived as long as I have, you come to understand your weaknesses.
What are you getting at? You're just going to give up, stick with what's comfortable for you instead of making any real effort at making peace with your son.
Listen to me. My attempts at making peace are going to be rather subtle for your tastes. I cannot change the past, and there is only so much I can do about the future. I tell you this because I shall not lie to you again. That much I swear.
All right. Well, it's a start.
Father's all like, ooh. Oh, and he gave it all back. Take it back, boy. Oh, bedchambers. What a wall scroll of Achilles, Dionysus, Aphrodite. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, that's right. I still have to keep boosting up the, this, don't I? Right. Get your net expanded.
Here you go. Who am I to stop the shades there in the lounge from cooking up whatever it is they're making?
What is that even supposed to be?
A kitchenette. Spice rack. Cutlery. Still apparently not enough.
Having invested heavily into the cooking area within the House of Hades, the empty-stomached Zagreus can nonetheless find nothing fit to eat.
It's alright, wasn't hungry anyway.
Have some fish.
This is my latest haul.
The only
market
fish,
value.
apparently. Because I forgot I didn't catch anything before. Alas! Woe is me. Hello, Nix.
Nyx, I encountered Demeter. She mentioned her daughter, Persephone. You never said she was my grandmother. Didn't you think, under the circumstances, that was something I should know?
Listen to me, child. What you know or do not know is for your protection. Your protection and your birth mother's as well. Your suspicion and your curiosity are warranted, but I can do no more about them now, except to caution you. Are we understood?
Yes, we are understood.
Yes, we're understood.
Let's explore the other hall. Hello, Achilles.
In my recent audience with Nyx, lad, she let on that you have mentioned chaos as of late. Is it true you've met her parent yourself?
Yes.
I have. Chaos is not like anyone I've ever met. At first I was a little worried meeting this vast primordial entity apparently responsible for all creation, but they seem alright. Chaos and Nyx haven't been talking for a while, though. You don't know what happened there, do you?
I know a little bit, I think. Nyx, she and Chaos, they just slowly drifted apart. No animosity, not anymore at least. It happens between parents and children. And once such ties are severed, they cannot always be restored. Especially among primordial gods as old as time, I suppose.
They drifted apart.
Right. On. I'll think about it yet. Sonorous. Alright, that's right. I still have a thing over here now. Now that I completed a prophecy.
As many chances as it takes. That's one more prophecy fulfilled.
1,000?
Greatest boons of the Olympians. What an honor.
I can buy so much. Spice rack.
Approved. One more embellishment for the old house.
That would not have been next on my list.
Then the cutlery.
Let's do it. This should help liven the mood a bit.
I did not authorize such an expenditure.
Then a kitchenette.
Here's the commission. Let's lighten things up a little around here.
There's the oven. How about a fire pit?
Let's go with this one then. Should make the climate in the lounge a bit more comfortable for some of us.
You wish for warmth to go visit Asphodel.
How about an aquarium?
Well, I don't see why not. The head chef certainly is going to need a place to safely care for all the fish I've been hauling in.
After that I checked, this was not Poseidon's domain.
And how about this cauldron too?
Let's go with this. There's not much on the menu in the lounge, but maybe this will help.
Indeed.
Look, I've expended so much stuff. Is this not classy? Is this not classy enough?
Look at that bass swishing about in there.
Did he say I caught 69 fish? And Poseidon is still not pleased?
Let's have a look here.
Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then of course Defiance. Hey Skelly.
Skelly, I'm serious. You really won't tell me anything about you. You're just going to leave me to speculate forever. Yep. I'll gain more darkness with this. Which to choose?
From Hades you share an intractable bond. The feared and distant underworld king knows that his hardest work is still ahead of him. From Cerberus you share a ferocious bond. The Hound of Hell has entrusted all his loyalty in his master and his master's son. Cool. Let's bring up Athena and see if she has something to say. Nothing.
No, thank you. Thank the gods.
Despite whatever difficulties you've encountered, dear cousin, again and again you have never yielded. I must admit, your strength of will is quite inspiring, for even I have doubts from time to time. It's all the clearer to me why the goddess Nyx spoke so highly of you.
Ooh, nice. Finally.
I think not.
Finally. One step closer. Dionysus.
Now let's be reasonable now.
Heard you wrestled with some satyrs near the surface, Zag. Nice work making it that far, and I just want to let you know that they are definitely not my crew, man. Satyrs I know aren't like that at all.
He's talking about the satyrs who are all about revelry, right? Not the evil ones who are like, ugh. Yeah, let's do that. Since we're still that early on. Zeus!
Back to dust.
Nephew, I wanted to mention, it was odd how by every account you'd come quite close to breaking free from there at last of late, only to be abruptly cut off from our contact. I suppose having suffered some ill fate. Perhaps your realm's guardian, Cerberus, is even deadlier than reputed.
Yeah, it was Cerberus the whole time.
Something I can use.
Well, there's plenty I can use from that. I just choose not to. Done and done. Lord Ares, give me your blessing, please.
You and me. Had enough.
Trust that Thanatos is doing well, although he brings to mortals merciful release, whilst I most certainly do no such thing. I do appreciate his take on it.
Ooh. I actually prefer that.
I'll take another.
Gems are fine.
Time to collect. I
I'll
don't
do
think so.
that. Fine.
Allow me, boy, to introduce some of my loyal subjects.
Made them mad. Idiot.
gosh, it is. That's fine. Oh, excellent.
Here again. Hit the spot.
Excellent. I can be... can I? Can I, though?
One god or the other.
I cannot.
How very kind of you.
I understand you've made your choice, cousin. And I, in turn, now have my family's reputation to uphold.
Forgive me, Athena. Let's give her a show.
Of our family is inevitable, Zagreus. All we can do is learn and grow from it.
That's fine. Actually, yes. I'm glad I remembered this.
Consider this a warning.
No, if I don't see it immediately, I always forget.
I shall deal with you later then.
Finally.
Power.
The power of the gods.
Tisiphone?
I'm back, Meg.
Tell me
Meg!
something, Zag, because I'm curious. Do your Olympian relatives know the real reason you've been trying to escape?
Nope.
I'll get around to that in due time. Their family. They'll understand, no doubt.
You're in over your head, you idiot. You'll fray what bonds are left between Lord Hades and those ingrates on Olympus.
Darkness. Right?
I did it.
Up we go.
I'll just be a moment, Father. Try another one, maybe. Might help.
I probably should have swapped
Broke out of
something
Tartarus.
better than that. Since I've already spoken to Zeus. Zeus! power.
A palm of power. Good enough to eat.
Health or Hermes. As long as my toes are on this boat, everything is
Don't come back. I'm out. Almost finished with these. I can't. He's back.
just smack him back in.
You know, cuz, all this time that I've been busting souls across the borders of your father's land, it's good to have the chance to help somebody out the other way.
I always like that.
Time to pick up the pace. Now what?
Now we take a look and see, does... Charon, are you going to be polite and let me try get a loyalty card?
Look at all that.
Borrow, there we go.
Wow, thank you, Charon.
That record scratch was amazing.
Oops. Charon, look, I can explain. It's just, I've grown very accustomed to taking stuff throughout my father's realm. I wasn't stealing from you, honestly.
The record scratch. Charon's like, I don't think so.
That was not an understanding sound. Wait, why are you brandishing your oar in such a menacing way? Oh, it's because you're going to kill me.
was a 50 damage point. Charon is vicious.
Wait, did I win? No way, a membership card for me?
A hidden stretch of the boundless river Styx cuts through misty Erebus, providing for the river boatman Charon a locale in which to deal with the unruliest of souls.
Nice place you got here, mate.
Get 20% off.
Look at these savings. The barge of death is always here for me.
Against that wall.
Lord Zeus, Olympus, I accept this message.
That was actually painful to deal with Charon. I thought I was going to be ready for it, but that was
Thanatos.
not.
Hello again. Hope you don't mind if I cut in here, Zagreus.
Not at all, Thanatos.
This ends now. You next.
Oh, sorry, Thanatos.
I didn't. I didn't get the. I didn't get a chance to use my loyalty card. It didn't let me use my. You know what? I'm not annoyed that I lost and died and came back to the house. I'm just angry that I didn't get a chance to use the loyalty card. How sad. I finally get a loyalty card and didn't get a shot to use it. Oh well. Life goes on. And with that, I guess I'll end it here. Cut short, cut so short. I'm so used to getting at least this river Styx and the temple Styx and facing off against Father, or even, you know, getting knocked down by Theseus and then in Asterius. But, you know, getting defeated down in Asphodel, that is... right. And with that, I shall guess I'll just have to end it here. So thank you all very much for watching, and ciao for now. Ciao for now.